Hey everyone, it's Lockhart QT, and today I wanted to talk about MW3 zombies and the future of zombies, both in the format of Modern Warfare zombies as well as round-based zombies returning. So let's get right into it. So today I just wanted to open sort of a informal chat with you guys, just to sort of talk about the current state of the zombies community, where I think zombies is going, and what we already know that's confirmed. So obviously Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is coming on November 10th, and it's I think it's only about just over 2 weeks away, which is really exciting. I will be playing through Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, as well as doing all the sort of side quests and the main story content and bosses. So if you guys want to subscribe, like and share and all that good stuff, and more Modern Warfare 3 content in general, I will be doing all that. So yeah, that's cool. But today I wanted to talk about zombies, and like I said, this is just going to be a sort of unscripted sort of chat about it. I've seen lots of positivity and negativity towards Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, but more so negativity, more from the round-based crowd. Now, Mr. Waffles, also known as Milo, who is a massive zombies YouTuber with over, I think 2 million subscribers by this point, he has done a really good in-depth breakdown of the zombies community, and I'll put a link on screen as well as in the description to that, because I think that is definitely worth watching if you are a zombies fan. Now for me, I can understand where all of this negativity is actually coming from, because essentially we've had Vanguard Zombies, which was a massive letdown. It was just top to bottom, just not great, and a lot of people weren't happy with Cold War. Me, myself, I wasn't over the moon with Cold War, but I enjoyed Cold War. I think that a lot of the story it's nowhere near where it was sort of Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I think we as a community need to get to the point now as zombies fans, like hardcore zombies fans, that unfortunately Black Ops 3 Zombies will never happen again, just because what's happened with the popularity of Warzone and DMZ and all that, and operator bundles just making Activision tons of money. Black Ops 3 Zombies will never happen again. And the good news is, if you guys want remasters of Transit, Die Rise and Buried, there are actually community members at the moment. I know Mr. T Lexify and his crew are actually remastering and remaking Transit, Die Rise and Buried inside of Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. And honestly, this sort of lull period, Custom Zombies is carrying the community. We've had Town remastered, Call of the Dead remastered, Mob of the Dead remastered, all inside of Black Ops 3 Zombies. And by the way, if you guys want to see me play through those maps, I'll definitely do that, because I have actually got all three installed on my PC, and they are really good. If you guys haven't checked them out in terms of Custom Zombies maps, they're really high quality. They rival that of if Treyarch were to do it, and I think that's what's really exciting. But at the same time, I think we have to get that notion into our heads now that Black Ops 3 Zombies is not happening again. So what are Treyarch doing forward? So I think what Activision have sort of told Treyarch to do, because a lot of the studios, and a lot of this has been leaked internally, apparently because of all the restructuring with the fact that Microsoft have now bought Activision Blizzard, apparently they have told all the other studios, you are not touching zombies. This is going to be Treyarch's thing, because obviously Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward have both had attempts at zombies, and all of them have failed in comparison to Black Ops. I think the closest we've ever got to a quote-unquote decent zombies mode was IW Zombies, and even that had, for example, the Beast from Beyond, which was just a terrible map top to bottom. And I think that is the closest we've ever come to a decent zombies experience. Obviously you had World War II Zombies as well, but both just failed. They haven't seen sequels since, and they're probably never going to. And obviously Treyarch are the kings of zombies, that they are not going to be dethroned. So Activision have essentially told them, you're going to make zombies every single year, you're going to do something, and then in the in between periods you're going to do little modes or little one-off maps, one-off modes, that sort of thing. And then when it comes to your main game, we want you to do round-based zombies. Because if you look at what's happening with Activision Blizzard internally, Modern Warfare 3 is effectively a filler title. For example, obviously all the multiplayer maps are remasters of the original MW2 launch maps and DLC maps, which is fantastic. You know, things like High Rise, Terminal, Rust, these are some of the best multiplayer maps of all time. And then from what we've heard, the actual Battle Pass content will essentially just be like past Call of Duty titles. From what we've heard, at least, it's going to be Black Ops content, World at War content. There's already a bunch of stuff leaked that apparently Black Ops Zombies as well as Advanced Warfare will have content in the battle passes in the future going forward in some capacity. So with that understood, we now know that this game is a filler title, it's a sort of in-between title. So how does Modern Warfare Zombies come into this? Well, this is a in-between filler experience. This is just meant to tie us over until Treyarch's game next year. I think Treyarch's title in 2024 will be massive for one of two reasons. We as a community haven't actually had a Treyarch-only title since Black Ops 4 in 2018-2019, which was ages ago. So according to people internally, which is very reliable, Treyarch have been essentially cooking away in the kitchen since 2019. Obviously, they had to come in because Cold War was actually Sledgehammer's project, and Treyarch had to come in and essentially take over just because apparently they were really struggling. And then obviously Vanguard, again, Sledgehammer were really struggling, so Treyarch came in. And then even with Modern Warfare 3, Treyarch then had to come in again and provide a zombies mode for Modern Warfare 3. And if you guys don't know, and if you haven't seen, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies will effectively just be DMZ but with zombies, but it will have perks, Pack-a-Punch, it will have story content that is canon to the Dark Ether storyline, as well as it will have little side Easter eggs and things like that. And my worry as a fan is I love the zombie storyline, I've been here since World at War, and I want the mode to progress further and get better and better, but unfortunately, with the fact that they're now tying it into campaign, it's taking away the soul of zombies. So this is my sort of understanding of this now, this is my explanation of this. I just want zombies to be good, and obviously I will be covering it on the channel, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Even if it is terrible, I will play it and sort of take the mickey out of it, but at the same time, I want to give an honest critique and I want to help the developers, because I think a lot of people forget that the developers in the mines essentially are just doing as they're told, and they're doing that. They are pouring their heart and soul into these games, into these modes. Unfortunately though, it's the corporate interference that then ruins things. Look at Black Ops 4 for an excellent example of that, as well as Vanguard. Vanguard wasn't even meant to have a zombies mode. It was shoehorned in last minute, and you can tell because of how it was implemented. And even Treyarch, I think, regret doing Vanguard. But in terms of story as well, I wanted to talk about this. I think they've got a really interesting opportunity here for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, because they can not only progress the Cold War story, but the Vanguard story as well. Because if you guys haven't played it, Vanguard Zombies actually had some really good lore implemented into the Dark Ether storyline. The only problem was it was on Vanguard and no one liked it and no one played it. And yeah, okay, some of the gods were really annoying, and some of the things added, like the fact that I can't remember his name, it's like Von List. They canonised him creating the Wunderwaffe in the Dark Ether storyline, which is for me sacrilegious as a Zombies fan, and things like that. Other than that, they actually had some really good story bits, but unfortunately they were just tied behind really short, tedious and terrible Easter eggs with a really underwhelming final boss. And I'm just hoping that they can progress the story with Samantha, Weaver, and introducing Eddie Richtofen as the director. So again, we'll just have to wait and see how it all unfolds essentially. In terms of gameplay, we know we're 100% getting all of the perks from Cold War returning except for Mule Kick, which from what I've heard internally, it sounds like they are actually bringing Mule Kick in a future update, which again we'll have to wait and see. I've got no idea. Obviously you've got Pack-a-Punch, you will have war weapons, but then you've also got the DMZ stuff. So you've got AI soldiers, you've got warlords, you've got strongholds. My only worry is that AI soldiers have never worked in Call of Duty. They first got added into Carrier and Exo Zombies, and they didn't work there. They then got added into, I'm trying to think, it was Vanguard as well. I forget what they're called, but it's like the big armoured zombies with the almost like Gatling gun that they hold. They just shred your armour completely and they are just a pain. Because in my opinion, having actual gunplay and AI soldiers in zombies just physically doesn't work, because what will happen is zombies is designed for you to be, you know, a 3 hit down or like 5 or 6, you know, hit downs with jug and armour and everything. It's not designed for you to be shot at. I think things like the Mangler and the Parasites from Shadows of Evil and Revelations are fine, because they essentially fire out like slow projectiles that you can just sort of dodge out of the way of, whereas something like gunfire just doesn't work for me in zombies. So we're going to have to wait and see how, you know, this like pans out essentially. But yeah, you've got, you know, perks, Pack-a-Punch, AI, but in terms of enemies, it is all of the Cold War enemies returning as well. So you've got like Disciples, Mimics, Tempests, Zombies, Crawlers, Hellhounds, etc., Plague Hounds. So a lot of the stuff is being ported over from Cold War, and again, this goes into what I was saying earlier in terms of this being a filler mode. They have literally copied and pasted everything from Cold War and shoved it into DMZ. Which is fine, because Treyarch have already come out and said this isn't a full-on zombies experience, this is a sort of filler experience. This is, obviously it's got its own cutscenes, it's got story acts where it's going to have main like actual bosses, and it will be canon to the Dark Eva, which is all really cool. Obviously this is meant to be more of a casual experience, and they've got a few little things here and there for the hardcore audience, but I think Treyarch have already done something really cool with the marketing, because with Vanguard they were basically misleading us with the marketing, and I think they've learned from that. And with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, they're just straight up telling us the truth. They've said, look, there's no main Easter egg, however there is going to be a story and there's going to be story content. There is perks, there's Pack-a-Punch, however it won't be round-based. In terms of round-based though, they haven't actually come out and said there won't be any round-based again, because we've actually seen Treyarch developers on Twitter saying that it's going to come back at some point. Plus we've had a load of leaks which I've already covered on the channel, that essentially in the game files, because the game files for Call of Duty 2024 by Treyarch have actually been leaked, and in those leaks we know that 2 Zombies maps are in the game files on launch, and one of them seems to be a Transit remake. By the way, if you guys want to go watch that video, I've got it, you know, on screen now. But in terms of what's going to happen with Zombies, I think obviously round-based is going to come 2024, and I'm just hoping that they put the same level of love, care and detail into maps like The Giant and Shadows of Evil, because with Black Ops 3 they had a full 3 years of just working on Shadows of Evil, and it shows, because in my opinion Shadows of Evil is the best zombies map of all time. And Treyarch really haven't had a full, I guess, like fleshed out zombies experience since probably, oh god, end of Black Ops 3, because obviously Black Ops 4 was completely rushed because of Blackout, and a lot of the zombies team got gutted and moved on to that. So I'm just hoping now that we can get a really good zombies experience. That's all I want as a zombies fan. I'm a proper hardcore zombies fan. I've genuinely got a Shadows of Evil tattoo, I've got everything, I've got like some of the merch, I've pre-ordered every zombies game that's come out thus far by Treyarch, and I just want it to be good as a fan, because what I'd hate to do as a fan is just stop enjoying the content because it's that bad. Vanguard got very close to that. Vanguard, I did actually play Vanguard. I've done all the Easter eggs in Vanguard for all the maps, which wasn't, yeah, it's not saying very much because they're really easy. But for me, this is now a massive turning point. Treyarch, and especially Activision as well, need to essentially pull themselves out the gutter and win back that trust, because Treyarch went from not only the best Call of Duty developer, where they essentially could do no wrong, to on the same level as Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, which is really worrying. Especially Vanguard Zombies was really bad. I think Shi No Numa Reborn was fine, but at the end of the day that is a remaster of a existing Zombies map, whereas like maps like Terra Maledicta and Duranfang were god awful. They're worse than Transit, which is a really, that's almost impressive, that is, that they could make a zombies map worse than Transit. But just because I've rambled on for so long, I kind of wanted to just end this video now. Like I said, this has been sort of a bit of an unscripted rant, so to speak, but I really just want to open up a dialogue with you guys, the Zombies community. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies? Are you excited for it? Are you going to be getting it? Are you just going to check it out and see what's going on? Because personally, I will be playing it and I will be giving my honest review and feedback on it. And at the end of the day, if it's bad, that's all I want to do is just say to Treyarch, it's bad, these are the reasons why, please fix it. If it's so bad to the point where it's borderline offensive, then obviously I will have to come out with like full rants and everything. But at the end of the day, as a Zombies fan, I just want this to be good. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. On my channel I've already got videos discussing everything we know so far and loads of information for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, so if you want to go check that out, please do. Thank you so much for watching, and for more Zombies content in general really, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.